morning, friends, and happy Tuesday. Today, I am actually going to see a movie with my aunt. We are finally getting ready. We are finally getting to go see House of Gucci, and I'm actually waiting for her to show up. She should probably be here in about 30 minutes or so. The movie starts at 12:30. Of course, you have to give 30 minutes for all of the movie introductions and credit, you know, other coming attractions. That's what I'm trying to say. The coming attractions for the beginning of the movie. So 1 o'clock probably the movie starts, and it is a 2.5 hour movie, so, or 2 hour movie, something like that. So yeah, it's gonna be cutting it close. I don't want her driving home in the dark because it's very, very dangerous. But in the meantime, I've just kind of been working on my end of the year in review video, and I'm actually very, very excited and happy to be like putting it together. It will not be up until December 31st, so I have plenty of time to work on that. So that's what I'm doing, and it's actually kind of fun going through a whole year's full of like pictures and videos and stuff that I'm actually putting together in a montage. So that's gonna be fun. But yeah, so I'm waiting for her, and then we will go see House of Gucci, which I'm super, super, super excited to go see. See you guys there. Good morning, friends, and happy Wednesday. Yesterday my aunt and I went and saw the movie House of Gucci. Really, really, really good movie. I knew nothing about the history of the Gucci family or the Gucci dynasty. Very, very good. I think that Lady Gaga did an amazing job, and I also think that Jared Leto did an amazing job. But great movie overall. I was very happy that I was able to finally go see it, and that I was able to see it with my aunt. We got home about 3:30. It's a very long movie. We got home about 3:45-ish or so, and then she left to go home before it got dark outside. And then Brian got home, and we went and had sushi, and then we came home and chilled upstairs, and now you're here at Wednesday. So this morning I have been editing a video that I'm going to be posting on December 31st. And it's just kind of been one of those mornings where I've been busy and I haven't even made my bed. I took a shower, got myself together and ready because I'm about ready to run out and pick up a few things. I have some chicken in the crock pot because I'm actually doing a new recipe today. I'm gonna go show you guys what this recipe is. Alrighty, so my aunt, the one that I was with yesterday, she put together her own little like cookbook of all of the recipes that she has used over the years, and she's like 70 over the years, and she gave one to each of her daughters and her grandchildren, and she actually had an extra one, and I'm like, oh, can I have one? Like, I would have loved to have one from her. So she gave me one, and this is a recipe that I'm actually making today. This is crock pot cheesy chicken spaghetti, and this is one of hers that she has used before, and actually she said she made this last night for their dinner. She put it in the crock pot before she came and saw the movie with me, and then they ate it last night. So that's what I'm gonna do today. I have to go get like a red pepper, a green pepper, diced chilies. I have to get what else did I have to get? Some more cheese, and that was all I had to do because I already have the chicken and stuff in here cooking. So that is cooking. But I just thought this was super, super cute, and I actually had her sign it as well. Because I wanted it to be, you know, personally from her handwriting, but she forgot to sign her name. So I have to have her sign her name. But anyway, she's just got all kinds of cool recipes in here, some that I recognize from when I was even a kid. So I just thought it was really neat. It's a very nice thing to have, especially, you know, with your aunt or your mother or your grandmother or whatever. But anyway, so that's the one I'm using today. So that's the recipe that I'm going to be following. I'm going to put it up here so it doesn't get wet and yucky and ruined. But yeah, then I do have my list. I do have a list of things. My kitchen's like a complete mess right now. But I do have a list of things that I need to pick up while I'm out. So here's my list. I'm tearing it off now. Witnesses, right? I'm putting it over here in my purse, witnesses, to see that I have my list and taking it with. And yeah, let's go ahead and head out to the store and get some stuff done. Alrighty, so I had to stop for gas really quick, but I still have my list. So let's go over what's on my list. I have to get garbage bags. I have to get ices for Brian, which are those drinks. I have to get waters. I have to pick up Brian's meds. I need to get the onion, the bell pepper, the diced chilies, the gluten-free mushroom soup, shredded cheese, and chicken stock. Just a little bit of chicken stock, because that's what that recipe calls for. Plus, while I'm at Fresh Market, because I'm gonna head to Fresh Market so I can find the gluten-free mushroom soup, is pick up a couple of items for my neighbors next door, the 2 neighbors next door, and then the one across the street to put in their Christmas bags, and then that is it. That is all I have to do. And then I'm gonna head home, finish up, like chop up the onion, chop up the bell peppers and all that good stuff, and oh, just popped, I knew that. So I'll be right back. Alrighty guys, so it is like really cold outside. Like so cold, it's like, yeah, it can be a little tad warmer. I'm not complaining, because what was I doing the other day? Complaining that I could just use a little bit colder weather so I could wear my stuff. But today is actually the last day for a little while that it's gonna be cold outside. And when I say cold, it says it's 43 degrees outside, and that's cold. So, today is going to be the last day that it's supposed to be cold outside. Sunday for Easter, dear God. Sunday for Christmas, it's supposed to be like 70. Yeah. So no wearing my cute little fleecy shirts on Saturday to my mom's house, because it's going to be way too warm for that. So I'm going to head to Starbucks really quick, because I'm going to take advantage of the fact that it's cold outside and I can get a nice hot Starbucks. I'm going to go to Fresh Market and make my way around, and yeah, then end up back at home. Yay! Get the rest of my Christmas stuff done. I should probably add on the few things that I need to get for my mom's house on Saturday. That way I don't have to come back out. Alright, so no Starbucks this morning. The line was way out into the middle of the road here, so it was a bit of a backup. So, excuse me, I'm going to pass on getting my Starbucks, at least here for now. Maybe if I circle back around and come back this way, I can swing in there and grab one, but for now, I'm going to pass. Alright, so we're off to the Fresh Market. That's where I'm headed now. Alright, we're going to head into Whole Foods first and check some stuff out. I'm on the hunt for tons of gluten-free stuff. Y'all, I have found like gluten-free heaven in here. They've got gluten-free vegan chocolate cupcakes. They got a carrot cake. They got a gluten-free chocolate cake square. Oh my gosh. And this one up here is chocolate cake gluten-free as well. I'm gonna try this one. And then look at all these. These are gluten-free as well. Peach blueberry pie. Oh my, I'm gonna try this one. And then I actually get the carrot cake one for Brian. What in the world? What have I been missing? I have not like, I've been like, just came in here really quick to look for a few things, and look at what I got. All of this stuff, like, yay! So all of this stuff is gluten-free. So these are like little brownies. Those are so good. And then look what I found. A pie crust. A pie crust that is gluten-free. That's amazing. And then phyllo dough, which I don't think that is gluten-free, but phyllo dough is so good. I always look to see if it's like what their like ingredients is, and if the ingredient says, yeah, white wheat flour, so these are not gluten-free. But look here, they've got those little things are, oh my goodness. Alrighty, so let me show you what I picked up at Whole Foods and at Publix. I picked up some Ziploc bags because we were out. I picked up my garbage bags. I picked up some tomatoes because I'm going to make some bruschetta here shortly. I picked up my red and green pepper for my dinner tonight, and the onion. I picked up the mozzarella sticks that are gluten-free mozzarella sticks. Found those, and I'm super, super happy about that. The 3 cheese mac and cheese bites, also gluten-free. Somebody had told me that they do have like a floury tortilla that I could get, so I looked for these. Sure enough, they are gluten-free, dairy-free, soy-free, vegan, and they are like a burrito size, so I'm gonna give these a try because I really do miss having flour tortillas. I picked up some, these are all gluten-free. So these are shells, these are elbows, and these are wide noodles. So I think I might use these for the meal tonight instead of spaghetti noodles, because these look super, super good. And then I picked up this is why I'm gonna make bruschetta, because this is a gluten-free baguette, and I'm gonna cut this up and kind of like toast it so we can have like, what'd you do, Spill? So we can have bruschetta. This is so good, and it's nice and fresh, and it's soft. I'm very, very excited about that. And then some gluten-free crackers. I picked up the wrong wine for the neighbors, so I'll give it to the other neighbors. Some lemons. I picked up some cornbread mix for my cornbread, so I can make my cornbread stuffing this weekend for my mom's. I picked this up for tonight. This is cream of mushroom soup that goes in my thing. This is chocolate frosting for chocolate cupcakes. And then red mill gluten-free pancake mix. And then my chilies for tonight. And then we're going to give these a try for our dessert tonight. The gluten-free carrot cake for Brian, and the gluten-free dairy and vegan cupcake, and feta cheese. Nothing has to be healthy, Brian. It just has to be gluten-free. Alrighty, so my cheesy chicken is actually cooking really, really well, and I won't put the noodles in it until like the last hour. But right now I'm actually going to make up some bruschetta to snack on. It is a little after 1 o'clock, and I just kind of want a little snack while I finish cleaning up the kitchen and getting some laundry started and done. But I want to show you guys really quick how I do my bruschetta. It's super easy and super simple. Let me grab the feta. And Brian doesn't like it with the tomatoes, but he's just gonna have to deal with it. Okay, so this is super easy, and I don't have any shallots so that you put on top of it, but no big deal. Okay, so basically what you need is just some of the extra virgin olive oil, some of the feta cheese, and then some tomatoes, and you just chop these up really, really small and fine, and you pour a little bit on a plate. Let me show you. So you just do this. Just like so, and then when you cover up the tomatoes, you just put the tomatoes on top of it and some feta, and then also I like to squirt a little bit of, let's see, where is that? I like this, the glaze. That's the vinaigrette. I kind of like the glaze. So if I can find the glaze, that's usually what I like to put across it. But I don't know if I have any glaze. I'll have to go look in the pantry. Let's go look in the pantry. All right, let's see if we have any of that glaze. Ooh, that might be some right there. Let's see. Yep, this is the glaze. So this is the glaze that I like to kind of sprinkle across the top of it. So we will use this. And yeah, we'll get to chopping, and I'll show you how it's done. Super, super easy. Wow, that is so good. Delicious. I am so happy that I found that. I'm not kidding you guys when I say that I love bread, and like it's been so difficult not to find like the right bread. This bread, that baguette that I just bought at Whole Foods, I mean, it is super, super like moist and soft. It's great. It is, and it's so, so good. It's delicious. I'm assuming it was freshly baked today. So this probably won't last very long because it's a fresh, you know, bread. But the bruschetta turned out amazing. So another successful little snack, which is fantastic. I'm so happy about that. Wow. Delicious. Alrighty, so this is actually looking really, really good, and it actually smells good, and it tastes really good too. So you can see how I use those noodles, and I just kind of put it in here. Brian took a bite of it a few minutes ago and said, yeah, it tastes really, really good. It has good flavor. I'm not exactly sure if it's supposed to be like creamy like that, or I'm not really sure. I may have messed up. I think I may have put too much of the chicken broth in there, but nonetheless, it still looks good. It's still kind of like a cheesy chicken spaghetti without the spaghetti, because I just used different noodles. But yeah, so this is the recipe. If you guys were interested, I wanted to make sure that I share that with you guys, if you guys can see that or not. So there's the recipe. You guys can take a shot of that and write it down, and there you have it. Alrighty guys, so that is gonna be it for the vlog for today. I'm trying to get you guys in focus. I hope that you guys enjoyed hanging out with me the past couple of days. I'm excited to sit down and have some dinner with Brian, which we're gonna do in about 20 minutes or so. But thank you guys so much for hanging out. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as much as I did. We're counting down the days till Christmas, till the end of the new year, and I have been working on a few videos I'm going to be posting very, very soon. One going to be posted on December 31st, so I've been working on all of that stuff today too. So tomorrow I think I'm going to just bake some cookies, and Friday I'm going to make my cornbread stuffing for my mom's house and get my eggs and stuff done as well. So the next couple of days we're going to do some baking and some cooking, so I'm excited about that. I'll see you guys in the next one.